Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I am doing more spring cleaning for you all, and today's focus will be on the kitchen. It will be a complete deep clean from top to bottom. If you haven't seen any of my other spring cleaning videos, that is the one main tip I'm going to tell you, is if you are doing any kind of cleaning, go from top to bottom. You don't want to clean off all of your cabinets or scrub your floors and then get all the way to the top of your cabinets and dust and dirt comes down onto what you've already cleaned. That's just stupid. Don't do it. Just work from top to bottom and save yourself the struggle. Also, my other thing, make sure your space is pre-tidied. Like there's no dishes in your sink, your dishwasher's empty, counters are pretty much cleared off. That will help you in the long run when you're doing the spring cleaning, so you don't have to fully clean and deep clean at the same time. It takes longer and no one wants to do all that. Today's video is actually a collab with my friend Ashley. Her channel name is Ashley J. Aaron. She is a mom of 2 out of Michigan. You guys, her channel is ridiculous. It is just like mine. She goes crazy with the holidays. She cooks, she cleans, does all that. But her decorating, she is seriously my decorating goals. I have collabed with her before. You guys may have seen her on my channel. This is why, because her channel is that wonderful and I don't want you guys to miss out on seeing her content. She is also doing a big spring clean today of her bedroom and the master bathroom, and it is ridiculously motivating. She does the checklist like I do. It is just a wonderful channel. She's such a sweet lady. Definitely go and check her out if you haven't already and you do want some more cleaning motivation or decorating motivation. She is your girl, guys. Don't miss out on her. Now that I've said all that though, it's time for me to get started. I'm gonna put the hair back, put on some music, and jump right on in. If you haven't already and you do enjoy what you see here today, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out Ashley's channel when you're done with mine from today. And if you are here from Ashley's channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see and consider sticking around with me. Let's go ahead and get ready and get this done. One exception I make to the top to bottom cleaning is obviously anywhere that you need to pre-treat. Like if you're doing your showers, you want the cleaner to sit for a while. And yes, I know, don't come at me. I'm using Easy Off for my oven and I want to pre-treat that and let it sit for a while I'm doing everything else. So I will start with that, but that's my only exception. I was looking for a better way to clean my oven racks. This is just my bathtub. I'm sorry, it went blurry for a second, and some Blue Dawn. I'm gonna put my racks in there and then I'm going to put dryer sheets. I saw this on Pinterest. It looked amazing, but it says you have to let it sit for several hours, and then you're gonna need a little bit of elbow grease to get it off, but you scrub it with the dryer sheets, and I thought that was really interesting, so I decided to give this a try. Cleaning the tops of your cabinets is actually really important. A lot of dust builds up there, as well as above your stove, grease and everything builds up. So you want to clean this area really well. And while I'm up there, I'm going to clean the tops of my cabinets. The top of your microwave gets really gross, clean that too, and work your way around your entire kitchen, doing all of the tops of your cabinets and any vents or anything on your ceiling and your lighting fixtures while you're up there. If you get a bunch of crap on top of your refrigerator like I do as well, clean and organize that and wipe it down too to get rid of any dust. Now I'm gonna take everything off of my counters before I do the next phase, which is going inside any of my cabinets that need to be organized. This was the absolute worst one, so that's why I'm showing you this one. Just take all the trash, all of the junk out of there, get it cleared out, wipe the entire cabinet down. If you want to, get a vacuum in there and really, you know, suck all the crumbs and dirt out. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna wipe it all out, but I am pushing it down toward the counters, and that's why I don't want like my oil containers sitting there catching all of that. But I will take the time to go through each one of my cabinets. I'm only showing you this one, but I will do all of my upper cabinets, go through and organize them as I'm wiping the doors down. This is just one view of this cabinet done, but while you're in there, make sure you're checking expiration dates. I know people don't think to do that so often, so that's why I'm reminding you, including on your spices. Your spices do expire. No, they're not gonna get like dangerous to eat, but they're not gonna have the same potency, texture, flavor, you name it. So check your expiration dates on your spices too. I'm gonna use the Method Antibac on my counters, and as you just saw there, the bottle does say it needs to sit for 10 minutes to disinfect. So I'm just gonna spray down all of my cabinets. I'm gonna clean the walls behind there. I'm not gonna let that sit to disinfect. I mean, I'm really not that important, but I am gonna clean the walls, the light sockets, and the switches, as well as spray down the entire island with it so it can sit over there too. Ignore the back counter where that cooker is. We're gonna get to that. While the cleaner is sitting for the 10 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the microwave. This is really simple. I've showed you guys 1,000 times. Just take a glass bowl, put some water in it, and put some white vinegar. It usually ends up being about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of the white vinegar. Put it in your microwave for 4, 5 minutes, whatever you think. If it's a really stuck on mess, go with the 5 minutes. Careful when you take it out, it is hot. Take your glass tray out and the little thing it sits on to rotate, and just start wiping, and everything will fall off. I, of course, have to get on a chair because I'm too short with where my microwave is, so yeah, short girl problems there. But then just scrub the entire thing out and just push the crumbs down. You're working your way down anyways, just push the crumbs on out of there. Don't worry about being delicate with this. Use some of that hot vinegar water and a scrub brush to clean the glass tray. It comes off beautifully. Like, you see me sped up here, but I'm not using any effort with that scrub brush. Then just wipe it all down, piece it all back together, and your microwave is clean and beautiful, and it takes literally like 5 minutes. Obviously not counting heating up the vinegar, but it takes like 5 minutes. This is why I say top down. This is all the stuff that fell out of the microwave and from the tray, and I'm just gonna wipe it off my glass top and down to the floor and keep going. If you don't have a kitchen scraper, I highly recommend getting one. They're like 5 to 10 bucks on Amazon. Not this one, it came in a kit I bought for my glass top, but I'm gonna buy a new one anyways. But an actual kitchen scraper, these things will save your life so much. I use it in my oven later on, you'll see me. I use it on my glass top, on my countertops. If the plastic scrapers I love don't get it, that thing does. This I'm going to clean in between my countertops and my oven. It is absolutely disgusting. Like, just watch. It's horrible, and I do both sides. I held off on this little counter so I could do it all at once. I'm going to deep clean my Ninja Foodie grill and my coffee pot at the exact same time. These are just a close-ups of how gross both of these really are, and they do need the deep clean. First thing, I'm going to clean all the little pieces that come off. This is just Dawn and water, and it's gonna sit over there and rest for a little while I work on the actual machines themselves. Take this little vent off the top, spray it down with some power wash, and stick it over there in that sink too. I've been trying to find the best way to clean this grill. This is it. Brillo pads and hot water. That's literally it, and obviously some really good elbow grease. This thing looks brand new when I'm done with it. Do not do this to the black part or the outside. This is literally just for the metal on the inside, but it works beautifully, and I cannot recommend this method for cleaning it more.
It's still on caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat.
And then I'm just gonna wipe down the counter, underneath the machines, around the machines, just everywhere with the method. And of course, take a few pieces off this coffee pot that I forgot were even on it. Now I'm gonna take a good scrub brush and work on that vent and any of the other pieces to the coffee pot and the grill.
I got so high on a low, that's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know, but now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered, was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep.
The best way to clean the coffee pot is to just run a cycle of white vinegar through it, which is exactly what I'm doing. About a half a cup of the white vinegar, run it through a normal cycle, and then run 2 cups of just plain water afterwards, and it cleans everything out of it really well. While that's running, I'm going to piece together the Ninja again, put the bottom tray, put the air fryer basket, because that's what we keep in there, and I will set this for a few minutes just to make sure there's no cleaner in there. I like to heat it up and make sure that that smell is completely gone before we attempt to cook any food in there. And yes, the coffee pot is dripping because I'm impatient and didn't want to wait, so I have a towel there, but if you can, just wait a few minutes and it'll be fine to run the cycle again. Anything that goes back on your counters, your butcher block, my Scentsy, any decorations, you're going to want to wipe those down thoroughly, because if you look at them really up close, you will see food spatter, grease, crumbs, all kinds of things stuck, and you don't even think about it, you don't really notice it because you go blind to things like that. So when you're putting any of your decorations or useful items back on your counters, wipe them down completely.
Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. But now, no words no more, no.
On to the glass top. You guys know I love my Scrub Daddy paste. There's a million options for cleaning the glass top. You do not have to use this product. I just love this product so much because it cleans so well, and I can use it for multiple places around my house. It's not just, oh, here's a glass top cleaner, that's all it's for. While you're cleaning a glass top, take your vents from below your microwave. They just pop right out. Spray them with some power wash and let them sit in your sink for a few minutes while you're cleaning everything else.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you.
After your vents are scrubbed and rinsed, put them back, but just be careful when you do it because I gave myself extra work on this day. As you see here, I dropped my vent right behind my stove. Yep, there it goes. So of course, now I have to pull out my oven and clean behind it, which I'm really grateful actually I did, because you can see just how gross the side of my oven is right there, and everything underneath it, it's just absolutely atrocious. So I'm actually glad for my mistake, because then I got to fix all of this mess.
You say me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime.
For the side of the oven and the walls, I'm gonna use the Method degreaser, and then on the floor, I'm going to use the Dawn degreaser and let that sit for a minute while I scrub down the walls and the side of the stove, so that way when I go down there to mop, the Dawn will have already broken everything up.
I got you, and you got me too. We can always make it through. What we do is what we do. I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared.
You will see me flying high. I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
Now inside the oven, and honestly, I have no idea why my camera is moving like that. It was stationed on the tripod perfectly well, so I have no idea why this is moving back and forth a little bit. So I do apologize for that part of this footage, But I did get in there and scrub my oven very well to get all of the easy off out. And if you can see the bucket of water, it's disgusting. And then back into the bathroom. This black thing is my oven liner, if you guys have never seen that on my channel before, but I washed that. And then you're supposed to take the dryer sheets and scrub the racks with them. It was kind of working, I'll say that. I don't know, maybe it needed several more hours to work like it did for that other lady. I gave up, I brought in another Brillo pad and scrubbed the rest of this off with a Brillo pad, which also works very well, and you don't have to let these sit for hours. So that's another option if you wanna do this in a quicker time frame, just use a Brillo pad.
Saving you, you save me too. You know that I'ma keep it cold. With you I feel like breaking.
And just like with the Ninja Foodie, the oven I will preheat very high and just let it preheat fully and sit on for like 5 minutes just to get the smell out. Then moving on to all of the drawers, as I'm going down the cabinets, I will check each and every drawer to see if they need to be organized more. Yeah, these two right here could use a little more, but I'm not dealing with that. This is about as good as it's gonna get. Over here, these two, my towels are in the wash, and then this one right here is bad, so I'll be working on that drawer. When I'm done with the drawers, I will move to the lower set of cabinets and I will look through those to organize as I'm wiping the outside of them. So I will go into them first and organize if needed. Like this one was awful. I knew this one was awful. So I took the time to organize it first. But as I'm working the rest of the way through the kitchen, as I scrub down the doors inside and out, I will pop in and start fixing a few things as I go all the way through the kitchen. And yes, I'm having a full conversation with the puppy because he kept sniffing every single item, so I just kept talking to him about it.
In the morning you just sleep. I need more of. With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you.
I like to mop my cabinets on the regular basis, but when I'm thoroughly deep cleaning like this, I want the rag and the spray bottle because I want to get into every single nook and cranny on that door, inside and out. If you do not want to do that method and you just want to mop your cabinets, I like to use my O-Cedar mop, and I have a different head that I use for when I do walls and cabinets. The mixture I use is 5 to 6 pumps of power wash, a tablespoon of powdered Tide, and just some hot water in the bucket. That's all I use, and that is what I will mop my cabinets and my walls with.
With us it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say you do.
The anti-bac is so strong, I had to switch. I'm using the Daisy by Mrs. Meyer's. I love it. It's so fresh and beautiful for spring. But yeah, that anti-bac is so strong and potent. I had to put it away.
With us it's all or nothing. Ooh, but guess I need more of you.
Don't forget to wipe down any doors like your pantry door and the doorknob. Get that good and clean too. And then I'm gonna move on to the stainless steel. I will use a specific stainless steel cleaner and polish for this one because, again, deep cleaning. I like the Method glass cleaner for everyday cleaning, but when I really want a good shine on these, when I want it to repel the fingerprints longer, I do go for an actual stainless steel cleaner.
Can be sharp, cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are just some old scars. We should never be afraid of them. You and I know when we are too far apart, everything just falls apart. So I'll just close my eyes and dream.
Now I will move into the dishwasher. I'm trying this for the first time. I usually use a fresh, but they were out, so this will have to do. And it works pretty much the same way, but that line of gunk right there is one reason we're definitely deep cleaning this dishwasher. Throw the pack in like you would any dishwasher pad, close it up, and clean it on a normal cycle.
While we're crossing the land with all the
About an hour, hour and a half later, fast forward, we're going to open it as soon as it's done. Take that bottom rack out of your way and just watch as it all wipes off. It's wonderful. And I like to take the filter out after I do the clean, not before, so that way any of the extra gunk that it really cleans off will be in there instead of coming down onto a freshly clean filter. I just think that's stupid. So I do the filter after I do the clean.
When will change at last, like a song about our past. So I'll just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free.
The sink is the last thing I do before the floors, and you might think that that sounds a little weird. Not really. Think about how many times in the kitchen when you're cleaning, you have to go back and do something with your sink, or rinse out your rag, or get a different sponge, or rinse out your scrub brush. You're messing up your sink as you go. That's why I make sure that's the last thing I do before the floors. I scrub it with a Scrub Daddy paste, and I get in each and every crevice, including down into the garbage disposal, with a scrub brush or the rag, and I will put some kind of cleaner down my garbage disposal. It's just the last thing I do is my sink and the garbage disposal. Then I will move on to the floors, remove any rugs out of my way, really vacuum, probably go over it a good 2 or 3 times to make sure you get all the little crumbs, and then go ahead and mop the entire floor down. I'm using the Ajax this time. I really like this blue one. I get it from the Dollar Tree. It is fantastic. No matter where I try around my house to use it, it works beautifully. If you want to go ahead and do your tile grout, you would do your grout before the mopping, and I use my mop on the baseboards as well. That's just the easiest and fastest way to clean it.
So much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and
All right, but that is going to do it for spring cleaning my kitchen. I did a full deep clean of everything. The only thing you did not see was me clean out my pantry or my refrigerator freezer combo, because I do that more on the regular, about once a week, and I don't really view that as spring cleaning except for checking expiration dates on your condiments. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and got lots of motivation to get some deep cleaning done in your kitchen or anywhere else in your house for that matter. If you came over from Ashley's channel, I really hope you consider subscribing if you enjoyed what you saw today. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.